Hey there, I'm Sarah from Great Days by Sarah, and today I have for us a Tabata workout. Very traditional style, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, repeating throughout the round. Let's get warmed up and I'll tell you what we're going after today. Let's start with our feet pretty wide. Arm circles go back, opening up through your chest, opening up through your shoulders. Let's add a side stretch. Like still long, keeping your chest open towards the front of your space, maybe even peeking up underneath your arm. Legs still stay wide, arms lightly behind your ears into a good morning, just enough to feel the stretch in your hamstrings. I am still dealing with an injury, so my range of motion is probably smaller than yours today. But get down to you feel the point of your hamstring stretching. Excellent, let's twist it out. Legs might have to come a little bit closer together. Our first round we're going to use more of as a warm-up, our first 2 times through. It's going to be squats. We're going to change up what kind of variation we do each time. So we're going to start super narrow. We're going to glue our big toes together, knees together, and our thighs together, sitting into a narrow squat for the first 20 seconds. I'll get my timer set. These go quick, so our pace is quick. Recovery is super short. So if you're going to grab water, have a water bottle right near you, and we'll get started. Here we go. Narrow squats. I like to challenge myself like this way. Can I touch the floor with my fingertips? Keep in mind we are just doing more of a warm-up for this first one. No need to go super fast. Time, I can barely hear this. Let me turn this guy up. Interesting. Spread out your feet. Regular squats. Oh, there it is. Regular squats, sit it back. Once again, still that slow pace. Sitting into your heels. Core is tight. There we go, we're figuring things out. Wide stance. Sumo squats. First one still pretty slow. Slow but full range of motion. Get as low as your body will let you go. Excellent. Last one for this slow part, your choice. I'm going back to our traditional, just our regular. But I'm going as low as I can. If your knees allow you to go past 90, challenge yourself to do it. If your knees are like, no thank you, please skip it. Time. All right, we're gonna repeat those 4 motions, but it's quick. We're picking up our pace, starting narrow. Glue everything in, tight core. It's quick, it's sit, explode. Maybe you even add that jump. Landing soft every time. Relax. Second, wider squat. Option to jump, but it's quicker. You're low, you're up. Or you're adding the jump. If you can't do the jump and you want a little more, come up onto your toes. Time. Sumos. You know where we're going. Sit it down or hop it out. Reach it low and up quick, or low, jump, add the arms. So it's like a frogger. Knees are wide, land soft. Or Come up on your toes. Or just pick up your pace. You got it. Last one, your choice. Then we break. We're done with our first round. I'm going narrow. I like how these feel today. Low here. Really squeezing everything together. Maybe it's a jump. Maybe you're in sumos, maybe you're in traditional squat. Wherever you are, you got 5 seconds. Pick up your pace. First one done, we got 45 seconds. Second one, we're coming down to the mat. We have a plank to press for this one, and we have 8 rounds. So if you can, start from your feet, and then as you go forward and you need to modify, modify. I'll show you both here. Plank, just how it sounds. We'll start on our forearms. We press, press, lower, lower. The mod is just from your knees, and we alternate which arm leads. Here we go. We got 8 rounds of this one. So you're going press, press, down, down. As you lead with each and every arm, you're hitting that number 11 with your forearms. So try to keep your palms from going towards each other. Set it back, shake it out just for a moment. That's one. So what I mean is your arms should look like this. Try not to have them be this. If you want to lead the whole 20 seconds with one arm so you have less thinking to do, that's what I'm going to switch to. So like this one, my right hand is leading the whole time. Break. That's 2, and now my left hand will be the leader this time. I like that better. Here it is. So the leader just means it's the first to come down, it's the first to press up. Tighten your core, try to minimize that sway. Excellent. That's 3. You got 1 more and we're halfway. Keep it as long as you can from your feet. And then if you need to drop down to your knees, drop down. Doesn't mean you have to stay there. If that motion becomes too much, just hold in that plank or hold in that modified plank. Because you're still getting the shoulder work, you're still getting the core work, which we're going for. You're halfway through. You got this. Ten seconds. Excellent. Sit it back. Shoulders should be feeling this by now. I'm going to modify this round. I'm going to squeeze my tailbone under, squeeze my glutes so my hips stay low, because the temptation is to use your hips to come up. So good, so strong. I'm going to try to go back to my feet. I'll encourage you to do the same. Just think down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Core is tight. Arms are working. Spreading out all 10 fingers. So it's not just your wrists. And just like that, we have 1 to go. And then we'll get another 45-second break. Gonna really focus on this hip sway this time, Now that everything's tired, maybe slow down, less sway, more control. 45 seconds. Stretch it out, stand it up, move it around. And we have one more round. So we're going 2 exercises this time. We're going to go skaters, which will hit our inner and outer thigh. So it can be a step and tap, step and tap. It can be a step and hold, or it can be a hop for that first one. Here we go, and then I'll show you the second one. I told you that 45 seconds goes quick. Using your arms however you'd like to. I like to use mine for balance. Sometimes it feels good to be on the hips, even behind you. Feel like an Olympian. You got this. Front and back hops. Glue those feet together. If you're not hopping, it's quick steps. Quick steps. If you are hopping, imaginary line. Hop it back. Maybe you're hopping on your mat, hopping off your mat. Squeezing everything together. Making sure we're moving forward and back. It's not just up and down. Perfect. Back to skaters. We're just alternating back and forth. So you'll get 4 rounds of each. Big step out. Maybe it's a tap. Big step. Maybe you get low. There's a great modification if you're not hopping. Get a little more inner outer thigh. Taking up as much space as you can. So many modifications. Listen to your body. Figure out what works best for you. We still want to push ourselves, but listening as well. We got our hops. Here we go. Or our forward, back, quick ones. There it is. Halfway through, make the adjustments as needed. Maybe it's time to pick up the pace. Maybe it's time to try something new. What's going to challenge you today? Especially with these shorter workouts, we got to think of that more often. It's not about going through the motion. We don't have an hour. We only have 20 minutes. Deep breath. Front and backs. Let's go. You got this. Really soft in the balls of your feet. Making those ankles, calves, quads, hamstrings and hips, and that lower core all work together. You got 1 more of each. Push yourself to your limit today. Might not look like yesterday, and that's okay. So strong. Don't stop on that first ding. Very good. We wait till that bell. Last one. That heart rate should be going up. My heart's working. I'm sweating. I hope you are too. Last 20 seconds of work, then we're gonna cool it down. Ding, ding, ding. There it is. Let's start with those legs wide again, just because we started our warm-up. You turn off the ads on my Tabata app over there. Arms go back and through. Big breath. Let's start to work that heart rate down and through. Reach it over the top. Side body opening. Stretching out through that core. It worked through everything today. Wider stance, send those hips back. Last one each side. Stand up tall. Grab a wall or your imaginary lamppost. Grab a foot. Glue those knees closer. Find your quad stretch. You know, when people say they don't have time to work out, look what we just did in less than 15 minutes. And think about the energy you're gonna have the rest of the day for this. It is worth it. It is worth making a priority. Switch. And think about everyone else in your life who's gonna get a better version of yourself because you got something in today for you. Release it. We'll do our last breath standing today. Heart rate might still be up all the way to the top. We're going to add a back bend. Open up through your shoulders, your chest. Feel that stretch through your abdominals. They worked so hard today. Back up top, hands come to heart center. And as always, we thank ourselves for showing up because that is the biggest and hardest thing that you'll do each day. Show up for yourself. Go have a great day. I'll see you next time.